Peace and love, fam. I hope you all are doing well. Today I have an interesting one for you. One that was unplanned. I was actually inside the house and Matthew came and called me. And when I went out, I saw these guys fighting. So the big one with the hairy legs is called Brahman chicken. The other one, we call him Skondo. So in Oshiwambo, Skondo is Rooster. So we call the other one Skondo. The big one, I forget his name. Oh, Fortnite, I think is his name. The girls named him. So Fortnite would normally run from Skondo. Skondo would chase Fortnite all over the place. So we've had them locked up in their respective chicken houses for a while because we got some new chickens in and we wanted them to get used to the place before we let them out. So today we let them out and these two decided to go at it. So for the first time, I actually see Fortnite fighting back. Not running from Skondo anymore because he's bigger, as you can see. But now he's standing up for himself and fighting back. So when these guys go at it, man, they go for a long time. And it's one of those things that can be hard to watch, but if you watch this video till the end, the ending of it might surprise you. So make sure you watch until the end because there's always a lesson to be learned in these things. So one of the first questions you might ask is why don't I break them up? I can tell you from past experience with a couple of other roosters that we had, when we broke them up, within a matter of minutes, hours, days, they would start fighting again. I mean, it was just something that they had to work out amongst themselves. The tension always remained and they had to work it out amongst themselves. So in every flock, in every household, in every brotherhood even, there needs to be clear boundaries, and without those boundaries, you can have confusion and problems. So even among animals, the hierarchy brings peace. In life, it's the same, right? Sometimes we rush to rescue people from struggles that the Most High has them into to shape them. We might think of it as compassion, but sometimes it's just interference. And true wisdom is knowing when to step in and when to step back. And in this case, based on past experience, like I said, I just knew that this was something I had to allow them to work out. I love the fact that Fortnite is actually standing up for himself now and not running away, I like that. People must stand up for themselves. Even if you lose the fight, stand up for yourself. Don't let nobody bully you. You know what? Ooh, Fortnite, you're getting hit, man. Yeah, whenever they collide head on, Skondo seems to overpower Fortnite. Like I said, Fortnite is a defensive fighter. Skondo has the longer spurs. Seems more agile and skilled and athletic. Fortnite has the size, but I think he hasn't come into himself yet. Yeah, he's definitely more exhausted. The way this one is going, it looks like Skondo is gonna win. But like I said, Skondo is gonna know that Fortnite is not just gonna roll over now. He's gonna fight back. So maybe that will let him think twice before he keeps chasing him all over the place. Like he did before. Because like I said before, Fortnite would have been running all over the place and running off. He would have never fought back. But yeah, he's getting beat up. Watch Fortnite. They're big, but your fighting skills haven't developed yet. It looks like the fight is done.
What?
The fight is done. Skondo won. This one. So Fortnite is big, but
Yeah.
he doesn't know how to fight yet.
What?
But at least he tried, right? He didn't just run like he did before. So this one is a champion now. Okay, champion. Good job, man. You're the champion. Let me see. Yes, big man. You won the fight, huh? Big boss. He's the boss, Tate. This is not your house. That's why you were fighting, because you want to come inside Fortnite's house, huh? Yeah, he's the boss. Fortnite, you lost the fight, but I'm proud of you. Alright? I'm proud of you. You stood up for yourself. In life, you win some, you lose some. It's interesting. I was speaking to my wife about this thing. I don't remember if it was before the fight or not, but the idea of male creatures like lions, bulls, roosters, rams, there's always this pattern of competition and hierarchy and a fight for dominance, a fight to procreate and continue your line, sometimes to the point of death, right? And it just looks like this part of creation that's just driven by testosterone, right? That energy that we're given to want to protect, to build, to defend, but without control, it can destroy the male, and the female. And Yah designed man not just to be strong, but to govern his strength with wisdom, right? The scripture says in Proverbs 16:32, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that rules the spirit than he that takes a city. So testosterone can make you strong, but the ruach, the spirit, makes you disciplined. And even the Son of the Most High, I use his Hebrew name, Yahuah. He showed true power in his meekness, right? Strength under control. So meekness don't mean that you're weak. It just means that you know how to control your strength. All right, so inside there. So Matthew was letting me know that at the time there were 4 Mosheyahu roosters in their chicken house, which is a problem based on what we discussed about uncontrolled male aggression. You're supposed to harvest one, so we can do it today, right?
Yeah.
Too many roosters in this Mosheyahu chicken section. For those of you who are new, we have 2 different types of chickens. So we have the layers that you just saw, the brown, the Loman brown layers. Interestingly enough, my last name is Brown. Family last name is Brown. It's a very common name in Jamaica. But so we have the Loman brown chickens, which we keep for next. They're layers. And then we have these chickens called Mosheyahu chickens. So the Mosheyahu chickens are the Mosheyahu chickens. I can't see it from here. The Mosheyahu chickens are, they call them local chickens. So these are the natural chickens with the hard bones. So in some countries, some cultures, people when they eat the chicken, they chew up the bones or chew up the ends, the soft ends, that cartilage and gristle. It's delicious. If you haven't tried it, try it. But anyway, these ones you can't do that because the bones are very, very hard. So yeah, these are local Mosheyahu chickens, or some people call them roadrunner chickens, hard body chickens. So a lot of people like them. In Jamaica, I think I had it once, but it wasn't very common. Maybe in the country, but here in Africa, they love it, man. Especially, I know the Oshawambos love it. The Zimbabwe folks love it. If they could eat any chicken, this would be the chicken they would eat. It has a slightly different flavor, a more earthy, kind of natural flavor. I don't know. It's just a different flavor, but it's delicious. It's really good. So yeah, we have 4 roosters in here now. That guy, I think this guy is the big boss right now. And then you see that guy over there is a rooster. So they're fighting each other all the time. And then there's 2 more. I don't know if I can find them right now. I think this brown one here is a rooster. So normally the one that is the boss in a certain space or vicinity is the one that going cock-a-doodle and make noise to let the other ones know that he's the boss and he's here and all that stuff. Oh, so that black one is also a rooster? What? Birds trying to mate with the hen. So you see, when you have too many roosters, that's what they do to the females. They tear out the back. So today we're gonna have to harvest one of these roosters. We normally harvest the biggest one, so we make sure that the other one is old enough to do the job of fertilizing the females. And once he's old enough to fertilize the females, then usually the biggest one is the one that gets harvested. So unfortunately for this fellow, that just making noise today might be the day. Yeah. Farm life. So yeah, I was inside doing some work. So Matthew called me to show me that fight. So this was a impromptu video, not one that was planned at all. But I said, let me come and capture this for you guys so you can see. It's something fun and different and interesting, hopefully. Yeah, So having some farm raised, farm fresh chicken today. Mosheyahu Roadrunner chicken. A rooster. It's a young rooster, so it's gonna be more tender. I gotta season up the pot now, you know. But Matthew did everything really. He processed it, and Matthew is an expert at these things, you know. He can do it in his sleep, basically. Sheep, goat, even cow, but we don't have any cows and chickens, you know. He does that stuff, and he's shown me a lot, taught me a lot. So if you guys are ever interested in seeing that process, you know, I do have some videos already, but I have not put them up because I don't know, people might freak out or be a little sensitive. So if any of you are interested, let me know. Obviously on YouTube I cannot show everything, but I'll show what I can. We can start with a chicken and then work our way up to a goat and a sheep. Again, that is if people are interested in seeing it. Otherwise we'll just carry on as we have. So let me go ahead and season up this pot, and we'll talk later. So these two are back at it again. You know, in all of this, I have to admit, man, I was secretly rooting for Fortnite. You know, I do love a good underdog story, and you know, I'd seen him being chased around by Skondo, and again, even though he's bigger, you know, Skondo has been harassing him and bullying him and chasing him around for quite a while now, and to see him stand up and fight. And this is much later, this is hours later than the video I recorded earlier, and they're back at it again. Like I said, they have to settle this amongst themselves, even if you break it up. And I'm just really proud of this Rooster man, Fortnite, for standing up for himself. You know, even though I think he has less stamina than Skondo, so in the beginning he was holding his own a bit. As the fight went on, he started losing stamina and Skondo started to dominate, but yeah, he still fought. He would not give up, and I'm really proud of him for that. There's so many lessons to be learned from this little fight here. You know, whenever you have a situation with a bully or an oppressor, something has to give eventually. Either the oppressed is going to start fighting back, which we see with Fortnite, and you have a bigger, I think, stronger chicken in Fortnite who just hasn't come into himself yet or realized how strong he is, but he finally is. And I think eventually the tide will turn, and once he realizes his strength, there's going to be a shift in power. Normally they wouldn't even come this close to me, but they're so intent on beating each other that the fact that I'm standing literally right here next to them, and they're not even paying any attention to me. This is crazy, man. Listen, you stay out of this fight here. This don't concern you. Stay out of it. Aye. Hey. But I need to stop now, man. Stop now. Stop. Alright. Don't know. No, I have to break it up. Alright, stop now. Go on. Yeah, man. Go on. Big boy. Go. You get beat up already. You want to get beat up again? I'm proud of you still now. I'm proud of you, but take a break today, alright? Recover. Just recover, okay? Yeah, recover. Go take a breather, recover for the night, and then tomorrow I can go back again, okay? But you do well. Yeah, tomorrow. Aye. But this one, man, he think he's the king, you know. This is his house. This is his house with all his females, right? All his hens, and that's the other house for the big one. And this one over here, Skondo, he keep going over there to mess with Fortnite and try to fight. So Fortnite is like, all right, this is enough. You're not going to bully me anymore. I'm going to stand up to you. And he's fighting him. Like I said, a lot of lessons to be learned from this exchange. Here we have one rooster, Skondo, who is not content with his house, his borders, and felt the need to encroach on the others. But you have a bigger, stronger rooster in Fortnite, and one day there will be a shift in power, and it won't be nice for Skondo. Actually, it's funny. I was literally just there seasoning the pot with the other rooster, the Mosheyahu one. So I was just seasoning the pot and I looked through that little window. Let me see if I should. Yeah, that window over there. patio. So I was looking through as I was sitting and I saw them fighting and I said, okay, let me come over here and document it again, you know. So this is actually a few days after the initial fight took place on Sunday, and today is now Tuesday, and I was out doing a jog in the yard, you know, training for the campaign, the journey home, 400 years, 400 kilometers. I know I haven't done a video on that one, but something is coming soon. Okay, I've been kind of laying low on that one for a bit, but I'll pick it back up. But anyway, so I have a good ending. Sometimes in life you have to fight in order to bring about peace. Now, I'm not telling anybody to go fight or start any revolution or anything like that, so please don't come at me. But I'm just saying, you know, even in your little situation, whether it's a physical fist fight or it's a spiritual fight or an emotional fight, a cultural fight, a social fight, whatever the fight is, sometimes you can't avoid the problem. You have to face it, you know, because like I said, this guy was just chasing Fortnite every day, bothering the man, bothering the chicken. So this is his chicken house. He has the bigger chicken house, and these are all his hens that he's in charge of, you know, his harem of hens. And he wasn't content to stay in this place. He wanted to go over there and fight Skondo. And look at today. Now he's in his place. I haven't seen them fighting the last 2 days. Yesterday was Monday and Tuesday, and I haven't seen any fights. And this is my guy Fortnite over here in his house, the smaller house with his hens, right? And he's here by himself, peaceful as ever, with his ladies. No fighting, no war, at peace. Both of them scarred from the battle. Both of them now respecting each other, respecting each other's boundaries. So, I don't know what you take from that, what you get from that lesson, but wanted to share that with you guys. My hero in all of this is Mr. Fortnite, for standing up for himself. Sometimes peace can only come after confrontation, and you don't always have to win to earn respect. And watching these Roosters has taught me that, you know, strength without control can equal chaos. Control without courage equals weakness. Maybe a part of what it means to be a man is both strength and control. Until next time, family, much love and shalom.